Okay then, I've been asked to create tutorial on how to make a Ring War style Battlefield 2 map. Okay, so first of all we have to go up to here and get our skirmish players on, just like this. It wasn't hard. The first bit to do is just edit player list and skirmish players, and you're done. Obviously that's not all you have to do. You have to have a waypoint for where the players start. So either press W or go to this icon up here, the waypoint tool. All you do, you want to click one, go over here and put player 1 start. Depending on how many players you've got, or 1, put on there. I'm just going to have 3 players for now. Okay, so there's your 3 players. That's where they all start. Now in Ring Wars, obviously you have a section where you build units and where you jump down. So I'm going to quickly raise from ground, just quick show you how to do this. Call out the player 1 area there, and the player 2 area there. That's easily just done quickly. What you do now is actually name those areas. So you're going to polygon tool just there, and just click around the area until it's covered. Obviously, if you've got more time, you can do it quickly. I'm just going to call it P1 army area, because that's where the army is going to be created. And obviously the same over here, but naturally this one's going to be the player 2 one. The P2 army area. Okay? And the other thing you need now is the actual spawn. So you need to make a waypoint. Oops. You need to create a waypoint, and that's not a polygon tool, sorry, that's my fault. Waypoint tool here, and you will call that P2 spawn, enter, and one there for player 1 as well, and call it P1 spawn. Okay? Now in order, obviously you can't get up onto these places to build, you need to place whatever you want. I'm going to quickly do it for one profession for one set of units. So I'm going to do elves, because elves are cool. So what you need to do, you need to have your team player 1 on player 1 and player 2 on player 2. Okay, and this is the basics of your map. That's all you really need. But then you have to go to edit teams. This becomes apparent earlier, or later in the tutorial. You want to select player 1, add new team, and for every unit that can go into the army area, you need to do one of these 4. Okay, I'm going to start with Lorien archers. So we've got team 1 Lorien archers, like that, and then just put that to 1. And I'm just going to find Elven. Oops, if I could, my Skype starts beeping. I'm going to go find Elven Lorien Archer Horde there, and that's it. And do the same with player 2 and however other players you need. Obviously you'll call this one team 2 Lorien Archers, and again just find, I should spell Elven Lorien Archer Hoods, make it 1 there again, and then you're done. And obviously if you wanted like a different barrack, you should have the Mirkwood Archers, the warriors here, and all the units that are going to be in the area just here. Okay, now for a little bit of tricky bits. What you need to do is go to the script button here and click it, which brings up this window over here. If you go into player 1, create script, and just call it, and then team 1 Loriens, because we're still going to do our Lorien archers. And make sure you uncheck this box here, deactivate opponents that says otherwise it won't work. Script conditions, this is how things work. So you're going to edit this, and it needs to be if player area has unit type in area, So it's going to be if the player 1 is obviously going to be if player 1 has greater to or greater than or equal to 1 unit of line archers. So again, we have to go elves units excuse me, and line archer there, and it's got to be an area of player 1 army area. Okay, and if that's true, just edit this, and you want to get to team other spawn with reinforcement team of, obviously it's team 1's line archers, so there at waypoint player 1 spawn. Okay, and that's your first script done. So now every time that you build a line on here, it will spawn there, and that script will never start working because you've unchecked activate upon success. Obviously, to do the same on player 2, you can just copy. You can just click copy, drag it into the player 2 box, double click, rename it something more relevant, like team 2 lines archers, and just edit each one of the scripts. So that would be player 2 army area, and actually if true, you want it to spawn the team 2 line archers, which will be there, and you want that on waypoint 2, which will be there. Obviously apply, okay. Before you want to save it, you want to edit the map, call it obviously maybe we call it Ring Wars Test. So obviously that's what it is. Well, Ring Wars Tutorial, if I can spell. Like that. And obviously the description can go here and put it wherever you want. Change where the map is, morning, afternoon, evening time, that's relevant to what I'm doing. Okay, obviously it changes, and that's your map. Yeah. File, save as whatever you want. I did one earlier to make sure I could do it, so I'm going to overwrite what I did. There it is, RW test, which is short for Ring Wars. Save it, and it's done. Obviously, you want just to show you what needs to be done. All you need is 2 waypoints, the start, the spawn, and area for your units. You want to put this out the way, but on the map, because you don't want them to be attacking anywhere else. But as this tutorial, doesn't really matter. So I hope you found this helpful, and I'll get back to you soon.